Don't tell them that I'm gonna say their app sucks. Got it? Good. Oh hey, I was just trying to educate my food. Today, we are going to be re-reviewing the app Fooducate. So without further ado, let's get right into this review. Here we are on the main interface. If you look here on the top left hand corner, you will see a profile icon, and when you tap on that, this brings up a couple of settings. If you tap on my profile, this is going to, would you look at that, bring us to our profile. Here under my account, this is where you can change your profile picture, your username, your email, write something about yourself, or set a reminder to motivate you to achieve your goals, either every meal, once a day, once a week, or if you don't like to be motivated, you can just simply say, don't motivate me. And here at the very bottom, we have the option to log out or delete your account. Here under measurements, we can change a couple of settings here as well, such as your gender, your date of birth, your activity level, your height, your current weight. You can also check your BMI, as well as adjust your body fat percentage, your waist measurement, hip, neck, and you also have the option to log your blood pressure as well, and you can even log your cholesterol, such as your total, your HDL, LDL, and triglycerides. Here under dietary profile, we have the option to turn on boost immunity, and in case you don't know what that means, it gives you a little description here right under boost my immune system. And here under weight management, you can choose what you want to do in terms of weight, such as lose, maintain, or gain. You can also edit your starting weight and your current weight, as well as your target weight if you have one. You can also set a target date. You can change how much weight you want to lose per week. You can edit your daily calories, as well as your recommended daily food points. Not sure what that means, but it's there. You also have the option to select what kind of diet you would like to follow, such as healthy eating, low carb, ketogenic, and Mediterranean. And depending on the type of diet that you chose, it's going to give you a little description right below that explains what it's all about. Here under nutrient tracking, you're able to adjust your macronutrients, such as your carbs, fiber, sugars, added sugars, protein, fats, and sodium. You also have a couple of options here under dietary preferences. You can change your food choices to omnivore, paleo, vegetarian, vegan, or pescatarian. You also have the option to avoid GMOs and avoid nightshades. Here under health conditions, you have the option to eat heart healthy, lower cholesterol levels, lower my blood pressure, diabetes diet, which has a couple of options such as no diabetes, type 2 diabetes, type 1 diabetes, and pre-diabetes. You also have chronic kidney disease diet, where you can select none, stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, stage 4, and stage 5. You can also improve bone health and low FODMAP diet. You can also edit the default daily summary to calories, food points, or carbs. So that's the My Profile tab. Next, we have our inbox, which is going to show you your inbox. Next, we have My Lists, and when you tap on that, this is going to show you your list's history as well as your likes. And as you can see here, there's nothing because I don't have history and I don't like anything. Next, we have recipes, and when you tap on that, this is going to bring us to trending recipes, recent recipes, favorites, and my recipes, I think is what that means. You also have the option to look up recipes, and when you tap the plus icon next to that, you can build a recipe. You can take a picture, add the name of that recipe, the number of servings, the serving size, preparation time, and a description. Next, we have our settings, and when you tap on that, this is going to bring you to, what do you know, settings. Here, you are able to discover new things. You can turn on Apple Health Sync. You can rate Fooducate. You can contact them, check out some facts about them, check their privacy policy, terms of service, and you can check their privacy center. And below that, you can also check out some more great apps. Here where it says today, obviously if you tap left, this is going to bring us to the previous day to check what you tracked in case you forgot, or you can go ahead and tap right and go to tomorrow where you can log things ahead of time. Here next to the number 1580, you'll see a gear icon, and when you tap on that, this is going to bring us to tracker settings where you can change your default daily summary. And as we discussed earlier, same thing when it comes to how often you want to be motivated, and you can make some edits to your default meal times. Here towards the center, we have the amount of calories that we have left for the day. Below that, you're going to see a fork and knife icon, which indicates how many calories you have consumed so far. And to the right of that, you'll see a flyer icon, which is going to indicate how many calories you have burned. And below that, where it says net, is obviously going to be your net. A little bit to the left of that, you'll see a graph icon, and when you tap on that, this is going to bring you to my progress. Here where it says weight, you can change that to body fat, waist, hip, neck, blood pressure, and cholesterol. And depending on what you have set here, for example, body fat, that's going to change what you are currently looking at. And all the way to the right of that, you'll see this share icon, and when you tap on that, this is where you have the option to export. Below that, where it says today and details, this is how you are able to log your food, and below that, we have a water tracker. Now, we are on the community tab, which is where you can check the community. We also have a podcast tab where you can look at that, listen to podcasts. And last but not least, we do have a scanner. Alright, on to the calorie tracking tests. First, let's go ahead and check how we are able to look up food. So the main way that you do this is you go ahead and tap log food right here, highlighted in green. And my special guest for today is none other than, I haven't called you yet, is none other than my good friend, Pringles. Pringles. Thank you. So let's go ahead and type in Pringles lightly salted, and as you can see here, it's the very first one. Go ahead and tap on that, tap add, go back to the main interface, and as you can see, we have officially tracked our Pringles. Next, let's go ahead and test out the barcode scanner. Go ahead and tap the barcode scanner, look for the barcode, go ahead and tap on add, and as you can see, we have officially tracked our Pringles twice. Now, let's go ahead and check if we are able to log our food by grams and ounces. Going back to our Pringles, here under the serving size, if you tap on that, as you can see, we are able to log our food by grams and ounces. Now, let's go ahead and check if we are able to see our macronutrients. So, if you go back to the main interface and tap the circle where it shows us how many calories we have left, this is going to bring up the daily summary. Scroll down just a bit, and as you can see, we are able to see our carbs, our protein, and our fat. One more thing I want to touch on before we move on. I do have the premium version, so the big question, should you buy the premium version of Fooducate? It's a little bit tricky for me to answer because I feel like the way this was approached was somewhat strategic. So let me first say, as of today, it cost about $40 a year for you to upgrade. So first, unless you upgrade to the premium version, there is really no way for you to track your macronutrients, and that's an essential thing that you need to do, especially when tracking your calories. So let me leave it at that for now, and let me first talk about what I think about the app overall. The app is simple and easy to use, although you aren't able to check your macronutrients, unfortunately, unless you upgrade to the premium version, which does cost $40 a year. As of today, you are still able to use a barcode scanner, which is pretty quick. I am able to see how many calories I have consumed so far and how many I have remaining, and I am able to log my food by grams and ounces. So with that said, would I keep this app on my phone? Oh boy, that's a tough one. I'm gonna say, for me personally, no. but that doesn't necessarily mean the app is bad. So let me explain why. A couple of reasons. The first one being, I do not like the fact that I have to upgrade now to the premium version in order to see my macronutrients. I think that's pretty unfortunate. And the other reason is the app, if I'm not mistaken, added a lot more features into the app since the last time I used it, meaning the app is not as minimal as it used to be. So because of those reasons, for me personally, I would not keep this on my phone anymore. But would I recommend it to any of you guys? That's also tough, but I'll say this. If you have the budget to upgrade to the premium version for $40 a year, which realistically everyone can afford that, but still, if you have the budget and are willing to pay the premium for it in order to see your macronutrients, then yeah, go for it. It's obviously worth it because you're going to be able to see your macronutrients. It's fairly easy to navigate your way around the app, so yeah, pretty good I'd say. But if you do not have the budget to upgrade to the premium version and are someone that also likes to see your macronutrients when tracking your calories and are also someone that likes minimal looking apps, then no, I would not recommend the Fooducate app. This close, guys, this close. I don't know why we had to implement a price on the macronutrients. And hey, maybe it is just user error. Maybe you still can check your macronutrients and am probably just being lazy about it. But as far as I can tell, throughout my testing, you cannot check your macronutrients for free. But anyway, that's all I gotta say about that. And if you guys would like to check out any other calorie tracking apps, be sure to check out this video right here. And as always guys, if you enjoyed this video or are new to the channel, consider subscribing if you haven't already and tap that notification bell so that you never miss out on any future videos. Also, don't forget to give this video a like if you found it helpful and comment down below letting me know what you thought of the Fooducate app. And with that said, I will see you guys next time.